So again, this is a big project that we're going to work on. We'll be in the field here in about February, March of 2015. Now, you could ask the Navy, have you found all the radiological objects yet? Well, there's no way for me to know that. That's part of the reason why we're going back out. To remove the rest of the solid waste, but also we have to confirm that we've gotten all the radiological objects. Perhaps there's still some there, and if they are, they're going to be properly handled. And
is that person supposed to be over there? Isn't that a cordoned-off area where people aren't supposed to be? Yeah, or is that part of the open? That's perimeter.
okay, all right.
Asking about a perimeter
Okay.
ring over there.
It's a fisherman. They're out there every day.
Yeah. All right. So Patricia knows that. Thanks. Now this is one of the things you ask questions. This probably happens not just when we're on a bus here, right? There's people. If you see people in areas they shouldn't be, then you can always call McCoy's Patrol Service here, the number, or you can call Patricia McFadden.
Couldn't hear that. Is he in an area he should not be in?
Okay.
Yes, he is.
So
okay.
let's
He's
talk
okay.
a little bit about what this area is going to be.
Beyond the fence.
You're at the
That's
point,
what they're saying.
I believe, Bob,
I don't
where
know
the
if he's okay
development
with
was
it.
just about beginning.
That's the big side.
He's beyond the fence.
Okay, so with environmental cleanup, okay, both radiological and the rest of it, right? This is the beginning of the area, around this area where there's going to be housing development, okay? So anything north, or actually east of here, right, would have been a green belt and open space, okay? So you can see the residential footprint within Site 12 here is going to be much smaller than it currently is. And there'll be other residences, of course, outside of Site 12 if you see the redevelopment map. Okay, let's move on.
Is this the pandemonium site?
Yeah. Could you ask him now?
Was Pandemonium 1 behind these fences?
No, way back by.
Where is its location?
This-
Where's Pandemonium 1?
Yes.
That was
Can you point that out to
Pandemonium
her? Yeah, it's a little further over there.
Will
A
you
little further over there.
2. So it doesn't cross gate view?
Okay.
So Catherine's saying it doesn't cross at gate view. She's asking.
Its footprint doesn't cross gate view.
Yes.
Is that what we're suggesting?
Okay, so now we're going to another area
Crosses right.
which is going to require a lot of work. And this area has nothing to do with radiological issues. I call it RAD for short. It's known as the TPH arsenic area, and it's all about groundwater. This is Miriam Zeck's, one of Miriam Zeck's concerns that we're working closely with her on from the Water Board. Okay, so if you could stop. See building 1313? And building 1311 here, 1311's across the street. This is the area where we're going to have to do a major dig next year, probably late next year, okay? It'll involve a large hole that we have to dig out very old petroleum, old sort of withered petroleum that's in the groundwater. And what that petroleum is doing, this used to be a refueling station back before the Navy owned the property. During the Golden Gate International Exposition, it was a refueling station and a vehicle station and storage area back in the 1940s. And then after that, it was still used by the Navy for a similar function for a while. So there were a nest of underground storage tanks here that had been removed many years ago. But those underground storage tanks leaked, and the petroleum went into the groundwater. And again, it's very old, it's decades old petroleum, but what it's doing is it's creating special conditions in the groundwater, which is leading to heightened concentrations of arsenic in the groundwater. And you can see where the bay is now. This doesn't pose any risk. You can talk to the water board rep later about this, but this doesn't pose any risk to human health. But what it does pose a risk to is the bay itself, because we don't want, none of us wants the groundwater to get to the bay, and slowly over time it does move towards the bay with elevated levels of arsenic in it.